Part 3 of Mario Brothers 3. And today we're going through the water world in World 3. This is where your frog suit is probably your best friend here. Uh, why didn't it put it on? I'm not really too sure. But, yeah, water world. Not to be confused with the park or the movie.
Don't know what you're talking about.
There's a water world movie that wasn't really too good. I mean, I didn't care for it. Probably the best way I say it. So, pretty much, again, it's the Mario pretty much formula that you see here. Third world is a water world. Fourth world is probably the ice world.
No, World 5.
It is. Okay. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, but before last part, we got another power up that we probably won't see till the very end. The cloud power up. The cloud power up pretty much allows you to skip a world when you use it outside the hub world. Yeah, yeah. I'll show it off by the end. So just to let you know the power up that got picked up last time and whatnot. So
Want to also mention something about last time that we didn't?
we'll continue our conversation with the Koopa kids and stuff like that. There's 7 levels dedicated to the Koopa kids plus the final boss. So there's 8 altogether. It is, if I remember correctly, it's Lemmy, Larry, Iggy, Wendy, Morton, Roy, and Ludwig. I think what we fought the first time was Iggy, I believe. Iggy is the first one, if I think so. I should have looked before. I think the one we fought in World 2, you know what? I think no, Roy is the one with sunglasses, right?
Yes.
This one didn't have sunglasses, so I'm going to say that was Morton. And I can't remember who's in this one, and it's not until I look at it. So that just leaves us with Lemmy. Because Iggy's the one with blue hair, right?
Larry's the one with blue hair.
Larry's the one with blue hair?
Larry and Ludwig.
Okay. Well, I know Ludwig's because of the hairstyle and whatnot. So I would know what Ludwig looks like if I see him. It's always Larry, Iggy, and Lemmy. I keep getting confused because they're kind of you can tell by their color, but I think their hairstyle is kind of almost quite similar. I know one of them is a mohawk, one is kind of like a cabbage or a carrot kind of thing going on for him. But you can only tell by the color. But what color is what, I can't really tell you. It's kind of like Huey, Dewey, and Louie from Disney. I know they're named Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and I know they have different colors, but the problem is I can't tell you who's Louie, who's Dewey, and who's Huey.
Like Louie's green, Dewey's blue, and Huey's red.
Something like that. I'm sure there's a best way to remember, but the same thing with those Koopa kids. I can tell you I can remember who Wendy. I remember Roy is the one with sunglasses. The other one is Morton. Morton. And the other one is Ludwig. I can tell you the difference between those 4. The other 3, I always keep kind of getting confused.
I can tell by their size, but I think they're all the same size in this.
In this iteration, if you're talking about like the more recent ones, like
yeah.
Yeah, then you can tell.
I can tell.
A little, but I always
Lemmy's the small one.
Iggy's
the tall one.
I can't remember Iggy, Lemmy, or Larry
in between.
I always get them confused or mixed up. But so you think do you know who we fought first? I want to say I don't think it's Lemmy. Lemmy, they usually been going in order throughout the year, so it's always probably been the same pattern of what they were. I think.
And Well,
So
the
you
first
had
one's most likely Lemmy.
Lemmy?
No, wait. Lemmy's. I think it's Larry.
Because I don't think it was Iggy. Because I think Iggy is the one with the carrot kind of like haircut. Like
He has sunglasses, not sunglasses, actual glasses.
Okay.
That has like swirls. And later on, it has swirls, but I don't know in this game. I just know he also has glasses. He doesn't have sunglasses. He has like actual glasses. I think. Not too sure.
Well, it gets harder to remember. Unfortunately, and I'm sure some people probably remember it by heart and whatnot. But, hey, more power to them. I never will convince people I'm the smartest or the most well-kept person. I will never admit that to anybody. And everybody thinks so, and it's like, well, I hate to tell you. Someone said I'm the most, smart person or the most well-kept person. I'm going to tell you that person's a liar because I will even tell you that I don't think I am. I try my best, but oh well. You do what you can. Alright, let's commentate what we're seeing now after we kind of go off that little tangent and whatnot. Yeah, this is a water world. I know it's kind of hard to see because we kind of already ran through a lot of the water stuff pretty early on, but hey. Just run to the end. There you go. Alrighty. So that's it for that. Where are we at after that conversation?
The end of the episode.
No, it's still a while. This here has the gimmick of platforms going up and down to get place to place to place.
Where have we seen that before?
Later. Alright, I'm showing off the frog suit, as you can see here. As you can see how well I'm moving up and down and have a better control than what I was doing previously. It works like all your other power-ups. If you take one hit, you refer to Big Mario or Big Luigi. Take a second hit, you die. So keep that in mind.
Wait, what? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There's 3 stages before you die. There's frog, the combination of fire, frog, hammer, which is, there's a hammer suit, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's see here, Tanuki, and whatnot, and all that. And there's even, that's the Tanuki. There's a little hop right there. Oh, no, wait, no.
Tanuki's the suit that transforms you into a stone.
That's right.
Tanuki leaf.
Tanuki, a leaf. Yeah, there's 2 different types. There's one that's actually a suit of a Tanuki.
A Tanuki suit.
And I think that's the actual. Is that the actual power up to infinitely hover and stuff like that?
No, that's the P-wing.
Okay,
that allows you to infinitely hover.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen that P-wing. The Tanuki suit, and actually, it's kind of works the same thing as a leaf, I think. But the only difference is that you can turn a statue on the way down, of course.
I don't think you can slide though. Well, yes, you can.
Yeah, it just pretty much works. The only thing you can do is turn into a statue,
which makes you invincible.
But you can't move. But you can't move, and that goes along with the Japanese side of the lore. Why that happens with the Tanuki? Because the Tanuki is more of a Japanese type of animal, or being that happens.
So let's go back to that thing you said about power-ups. If you get hit.
Yeah, if you get hit, there's the 3 stages. If you're in the stage of a power-up, let's just say that. If you take a hit, you still be the large size of a Mario and Luigi, like we currently are right now. If you take another hit, you reduce down to a small version of that character. If you get hit one more time while you're in that character, you die.
That's not what you said first.
What did I say first?
You said you get hit in a suit, you go down to big. If you get hit again, you'll die.
No.
You did not mention going that you'll go down to small.
Well, we are recording. Only that people can tell.
Well, we will check right after we're finished.
Yeah, we'll wait until it gets uploaded and you can tell me
No.
and remind me then.
No, we might as well do it while I'm at.
No.
Yes.
Not now, after. Haha, I will.
Oh, 40.
Alright, let's see here. Continuing on some more platforms. This is the water level, by the way.
If you can tell.
Yeah.
I think you said that like 5 times before.
Yeah, just let the people know. Let's see here. Is this a secret little Japan island part? I'm not too sure. Or is that later? We'll get to it later. Let's see here. Yeah. Nothing much else to talk about. I don't think we're gonna get the entire world in this part. It looks like.
Well,
Which it was gonna eventually happen anyway, but I figured it to see how long that's gonna be before that happens. But we still got a minute long. We still got quite a few worlds to get through first. But oh well, it is what it is. This was recorded back when I can only do 15 minutes. So it looks like we're not gonna get through all World 3 today. It seems like, but it looks like we're gonna take out Boom Boom before we end it and whatnot. Just to let you know, Boom Boom does get stronger later on. He'll develop some with wings and whatnot, which allows him to fly around, makes it harder to hit him top of his head. But plus, if you miss jump and he starts flying, you take a hit. When that happens, I don't know, not yet. And I think this is the introduction. I know we've seen some boos and we kind of ignore it, but this is, I think, the first we see some boos. I don't think they were in any other Mario game until now. These are ghostly figures that pop up. They get shy when you stare at them, but they creep behind you when you're not. Yeah, so this is the first we've seen some boos and whatnot in the Mario game. Yep, there's some wings. He's starting to fly up and attack you, but stopped him before he came down. And that's it. So see you all next time for part 4 as we finish off World 3, I believe. I think so.